Hey, welcome back to Missing Links Golf. We're on the 9th hole at River Oaks Golf Course, and I'm with one of my longtime students, Mike Walters. Mike, how old are you?
12.
Mike just turned 12 years old, and Mike and I have been working together. How long have you been golfing?
Since I was 3.
Been golfing since you were 3, and then you and I have been working since you've been about 6, right?
Yep.
About 6 years, Mike and I have been working. Appreciate some of the comments on our last video that we did, and one of the questions was guys wanted to know how to hit a fade or how to hit a hook. So what I thought I'd do is I have young Mike here, who's 12 years old, and we're going to hit a shot, and we're going to talk about how to hit a fade. A lot of people think you have to manipulate your swing, manipulate your stance, manipulate how you hold it. That could be the least truthful. What we're going to do, and all's a fade or a draw is when the club face comes into the golf ball, if the toe of the club is ahead of the heel of the club, that's a draw. That's something you should be able to feel with your hands at the bottom of the swing. It's real interesting. I was listening to Johnny Miller talk during one of the tournaments, and he was talking about Luke Donald. And one of the mistakes that he was that he felt that Luke Donald was making with his driver was that he wasn't holding the driver square enough through the hitting area long enough. And I don't think enough instructors really talk about the importance of the club head as it gets into the hitting area, either being square, if we want to hit a nice straight shot. If we want to hit a fade, what happens, Mike? The heel of the club gets a little bit in front of the toe of the club, right? Mm-hmm. And the ball will come off to the right. If we want to hit a draw, as we swing in, we want the toe of the club to pass in front of the heel of the club. Without changing our swing, without changing our grip, that's all we really want to do. So we're going to let Mike hit a shot here and see if we can't hit a nice little fade, and then we'll have Chase hit a shot and see if we can't have Chase hit a nice little draw. Watch this, guys. All right, so Mike, take a nice practice swing, and in your practice swing, I want you to feel the heel of that club chasing a little bit ahead of the toe during the bottom of the swing, okay? Good. Let's make a nice swing. Aim up that left side of the fairway to allow that ball to get right. And let's hit it out there, Mikey. A little bit more left. There you go, pal. Swing through. Good finish. Ripped it. The ball starts a little right, moves a little, starts a little left, moves a little right. Nice shot. High five. Great job. That ball started just a little bit of the left. As you got through the swing, good finish. The ball moved to the right center of the fairway. Great job. Give me some knuckles. Now we'll take a look at Chase. We'll do just the opposite. What we'll do is we'll let the toe of the club chase against the heel of the club. We just watched little Mike here rip a drive in the right center of the fairway. Mike, he had the feel of that heel just chasing a little bit ahead with his hands. So this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Chase do just the opposite of that. I'm going to have Chase feel, if he can see, feel with his hands the toe of the club passing in front. Now, I've heard a lot of guys say you have to bring the club more inside, you have to stand, I don't know, a different way. I don't think any of those things work. They may for some shots. We're just trying to hit a nice little gentle fade or a nice little gentle draw. The reality is that a fade is where the toe or the heel of the club just gets a touch in front of the toe. A draw is where the toe gets just a touch in front of the heel. To get that done, you have to feel that with your hands. Think about this for a second. How long does it take us to play a round of golf, Chase?
18 holes, 4 hours?
About 4 hours. Even at this golf course, it's 4 hours long. How long does it take you to hit a golf ball?
I think we timed a second.
Chase's swing is about 1 second long. If Chase shoots par out at this golf course, you just saw in the last video, I think he shot 69. That means that Chase actually played golf for 69 seconds out of 4 hours. Think about that for a second. We just need to be awake for 1 second during a golf swing. And how many of you are awake for 1 second? So Chase and I are taking it just that much further. I want Chase in that 1 second that he's paying attention to the bottom of his club, that the toe passes in front of the heel. Not flipping, not trying with your shoulders. just allowing to feel the hands release the toe ahead of the heel. We got it? Take a practice swing. Tell me if you feel that, Chase. Did you feel your hands move on that, or your shoulders move? Do you just feel that the toe is crossing just slightly ahead, right?
Yep.
So I want you to aim just right center, and I just want that toe to get just ahead of the heel of the golf club. How'd that feel? All that toe did was pass just gently ahead of the heel, and that ball will move from the right to the left. Nice swing, Chase. Good job. If you want to have anything that you want to check out on your golf swing, something that we want to talk about, these little things are not tips. We're not trying to give you tips. This is a practice. Go to the practice range. See if you can be awake for that 1 second that you could feel the toe of the club just chase right in front of the heel of the club. These are the missing links that brings us from a 15 handicap down to a single digit. And we're just going to keep pushing that. We're going to fill in those missing links as we go and talk about what it takes to go from that 15 handicap, that 12 handicap, down to a 7, 6, and a 5. Good job. We'll see you again.
Thanks, guys.